So here's what I found in June 2019 in the Phoenix, Arizona area. Mostly in parks, sometimes other places. I found some really neat stuff this month. I can't wait to show you. We don't have any non-metal. Everything this time was metal. This is the copper bits area. This is the aluminum bits area. A couple of carabiners and a flashlight. Here's the coins, quarters, nickels, and dimes. This is a buckle from maybe a shoe or just a small belt. These are two cars, toy cars. Got hit with a lawnmower. I think they're different because they're a slightly different color. As usual, the thing I found the most of was Zinkins, the Zink Lincoln Cents. There's also a piece of lead and several bullets. This one's quite interesting. Sort of a big cone-shaped bullet. I do not know what that is. Maybe somebody does. If you do, leave a comment. Here's kind of the jewelry section. Some pins from 2019 Ostrich Festival. There's a little aluminum ring, hematite ring, parts of it. Looks like this is probably cut glass or maybe CZ. An earring back, some sort of maybe a keychain or necklace. A couple pieces of them. Here are the copper pennies. Didn't find a whole lot of copper, but I got something, a little surprise for later in the video. This is what I call the security section. A couple of keys, part of a padlock, key ring. I always find zippers. I always find zippers and snaps to pants. There's a bent washer and a nut, and 3 of those gold cigarette things. I don't really know what they are. Found some older stuff as well. These are little like bearings, and a bigger one. I found this one out by Adamsville. This I think was also found out by Adamsville. And an old can, the kind that you need the church key for. It's heavy. It's not aluminum, it's steel. These guys here I thought were horseshoes at first. Found them actually in town. Couple of beaver tails, a watch top. Don't know what this is, but this here is definitely, and I found this in an old part of town, part of a spoon or a fork. It's for a baby because it's tiny. I don't know. It's kind of funny. 2 cell phones, a chunk of copper wire, and a lighter. I think that works. Yeah. Now we're getting to some of the more interesting stuff. Not this. This is a tent spike, a pencil, a screwdriver, and a lead sinker. However, right here, I did find a Mexican coin and an old Peter Piper or Chuck E. Cheese token. I found these in a park, number 1 and number 7, I think they are. They're kind of like a car wash token. They have a star on one side. written in Sharpie, and then numbers. And so me and my buddy went all over this park. He found 2 of those on that same day, and we had gone over this park before, so we really hit it hard this time. Found 2 of these coins that were evidently left by some sort of a group that had a metal detecting contest. Several days later, we found number 5 and number 23, maybe? And then several days after that, we found 26. That's Cinco Centavos, 1958. And another one of the car wash ones that says 25 on it. Really neat stuff. This here, if I get the focus on it, really nice little copper ring of a rose. I was excited that I found it. My buddy went back and found this in the same hole. I had busted it, or it was already in 2 pieces. Hard to say, but a nice little copper ring. Felt pretty good about that. Also found a couple of weird little necklace pieces. Bold, brave, badass, every day. And this is half of a Mizpah, like a best friends necklace. Now, my favorite thing, far and away, it's hard to see, that's a Wheatie. It's in terrible shape. I had to clean it to find out what the date was. I was getting the 19-something-4 and the D mint mark. It's a 1924 D wheat cent. And you'll have to trust me on that one, I guess, because I can't really get it super clear. But yeah, so that is what I found metal detecting in June, Phoenix, Arizona. Pretty happy with it, especially that wheat penny. That's rare enough that it actually fills a hole in one of my penny books, believe it or not. It would also work if it was a 14D, but I believe it's a 24D. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you saw some neat stuff. And if you want to like, comment, subscribe, that's all appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoy your day.